This is what happens when a food truck gets busy, and why quality and speed start fighting each other the second that line gets long. This is the reason your food can go from "that was incredible" to "still good," but something's different, even though it's the same truck, same menu, and the same people making it. At the beginning, everything feels almost effortless. Orders come in at a steady pace, the cook has time to think, and every step is intentional. Ingredients are handled carefully, timing is controlled, and nothing feels rushed. This is when food trucks shine. This is the version people talk about, recommend to friends, and come back for. It feels like everything is dialed in perfectly. Then the line starts forming. At first it's manageable, a few extra orders, a slightly faster pace, nothing too dramatic, but then more people show up, and more. And suddenly, the system that felt smooth a few minutes ago starts shifting into something completely different. The first thing that changes is speed. Not because anyone wants to rush, but because they have to. When people are waiting, every second starts to matter. Movements get quicker, decisions get faster. The goal quietly shifts from making each order perfect to keeping everything moving. And that's the moment the trade-off begins. Because perfection takes time, and time is exactly what disappears when a line builds. Now the bottleneck starts to show itself. A food truck isn't a full kitchen with unlimited space. It's a tight, compact setup where everything has a place and everything works until it doesn't. When orders increase, every part of the process starts competing. The grill fills up, the prep area gets crowded, people start reaching over each other, working around each other, adjusting in real time. One small delay doesn't stay small, it spreads. If something takes a little longer than expected, everything behind it feels it. Suddenly, the entire flow slows down unless something else speeds up to compensate. So what speeds up? Usually the details. That's when the stacking begins. Orders don't arrive one at a time anymore, they pile up. Instead of finishing one dish before starting the next, the team is juggling multiple orders at once. Start one, pause it, flip something else, assemble another, go back, adjust, move again. It becomes a constant loop of switching tasks, and the more you switch, the harder it is to keep everything consistent. Cooking times start to vary just slightly. Assembly becomes quicker, tighter, more mechanical. The small touches that made the food stand out earlier don't always get the same attention. Not because they don't matter, but because there isn't time to focus on every single one. It's like trying to write neatly while someone is telling you to hurry up. You can still write, it just won't look the same. Then there's the pressure of the line itself. Because the line isn't just a number of orders, it's visible. It's people standing there, watching, waiting, expecting. The longer it gets, the more that pressure builds. Even if no one says anything, it's there. You feel it. And pressure doesn't slow things down. It pushes everything faster. Faster calls, faster movements, faster decisions, which again pulls away from precision. Then prep starts running out. Food trucks rely heavily on prep work done before service. Ingredients are portioned, sauces are ready, everything is set up to move quickly. But during a rush, that prep disappears fast. And once it's gone, the team has to adapt. They can slow down and make more, which increases wait times, or they can keep going and stretch what they have. Either way, something changes. Either speed takes a hit or consistency does. There's no option where everything stays perfect, and just when you think that's enough, communication starts to strain too. In a small space, communication has to be clear, but during a rush, everything gets compressed. Orders are called out quicker, responses are shorter, and there's less room for clarification. A small misunderstanding becomes more likely. A missed detail happens. Something needs to be corrected, which slows everything down even more. Now you've got multiple layers all hitting at once. Limited space, increasing demand, overlapping orders, shrinking prep, rising pressure, and faster communication. The system that worked perfectly when things were calm is now being pushed as far as it can go. And when a system hits that point, it doesn't break all at once. It bends, and what bends is the balance between speed and quality. If the team slows down to make everything perfect, the line grows longer, and people start waiting even more. If they speed up to keep things moving, small elements of quality begin to slip. Not dramatically, but enough to notice, and that's the reality most people don't see. There's no perfect version of both happening at the same time when things get busy. It's always a trade-off. That's why your experience can feel completely different depending on when you order. If you show up early, you're getting the most controlled version of the process. Everything is steady, focused, and precise. If you show up during the rush, you're getting the high-speed version. Same food, same process, just under pressure. It's like watching the same performance at two different speeds, and then, eventually, the rush passes. The line gets shorter, the pace slows down, the team starts catching up, there's more room to think again, more time to focus, more control over each step. And just like that, the quality starts rising back up. Nothing changed in terms of ingredients or skill. The only thing that changed was pressure, which brings it back to the core idea. When a food truck gets busy, it's not that the food suddenly gets worse, it's that the system behind it is being pushed to its limit and every extra order forces a decision. Do you protect speed or do you protect precision? Do you keep the line moving or do you slow down for perfection? Because in that moment, you usually can't have both. And that's what's really happening behind that window when the line gets long.